Nice. So, warte mal. Bild habe ich mir angeguckt. Ich habe mir, glaube ich, sogar schon alles hier angeguckt. Das ist den Kühlschrank. Was ist denn hier drunter? Gucken.
Oh, hey, see that container? That's for you.
Würde ich
Huh?
nehmen.
It's the trout I caught yesterday at the buzzard hole. Grilled it up with my world-renowned marinade.
Geil.
That's actually super thoughtful. Thank you.
You sound surprised.
No, sorry. I'm just not used to people randomly doing nice things for me.
We'll have to fix that.
Ist ja cute. Macht er das nur, weil wir der Bruder von Allison sind? Pizza holen. So, was haben wir hier? Was ist das hier? Ach so.
So, you think Tom's got the chops to be the mayor of Delos Crossing?
I don't know. The guy's sweet and not entirely incompetent, but it doesn't really matter. Vote for him's a vote for Tessa. She'd be the one running the show.
So I take it you're not Tessa's biggest fan?
Yeah, you know, every time I put up flyers for queer events, she accidentally covers them.
No way. Have you ever confronted her about it?
Nah. I just keep my head down and count the days until Juno.
Man, that has to be rough.
It is. But out here, just surviving's a form of protest.
What do you think about Tom's policy ideas?
He's got a few surprisingly bold stances.
Yeah, like his gun regulations. I gotta admit, I'm pretty impressed he's pushing for that out here.
Exactly, but I'm not totally sure how I feel about that though, to be honest.
Really?
Really. Historically speaking, the government taking weapons away from my people has not gone well for us.
Oh, yeah. I never thought about it that way. So is he a cool boss?
Cool? I'm pretty sure that's not a word anyone has ever used to describe Milquetoast Tom. But he's alright. I mean, not the worst boss I've ever had.
Alright.
And I'm done.
Der guckt mich ein bisschen gruselig an, oder? Als wenn er irgendwas von mir erwarten würde. Ich glaube auch, dass der auf Tyler steht, ehrlich gesagt. Ich glaube, der steht auf den. Aber ich bin mir da noch unsicher.
I gotta tell you, it's so weird to finally meet the other Ronin.
You mean the OG Ronin? I was born first, you know?
Is that so? Thought Allison said she was.
Well, our mother never actually told us, but it was me. So, why is it so weird to meet me?
Because I just heard Allison tell your story so many times. She told me everything about you. Fireweed, your transition. I hope that's okay, by the way.
Yeah, it's fine. She asked me first.
Yeah, figures. That lady is thorough and she loves you like crazy.
I know. So, yeah, you were probably the first person to know about it other than Allison.
I'm glad he trusted me. And it's great to finally get to know you in the flesh. You're pretty alright.
Okay.
But you're not too bad yourself.
I try not to be. Especially around guys I'm trying to impress. So I wasn't blowing smoke when I said you should move to Juneau with us.
I know.
I've got a community there. Could be yours too.
Fitting in. There's a concept.
You have no idea how life-saving a chosen family can be. It pulled me out of the dark more times than I can count.
I hear you. Hey, can I ask you a question?
Of course. Shoot.
Why do you care so much if I move to Juneau?
Look, like I said, I want to get to know you.
Because I'm just that fascinating, huh?
Honestly, yeah. You might be one of a kind, Tyler Ronan.
Was passiert hier? Ich dachte, das wäre der Freund von Allison. Das habe ich wohl fehlinterpretiert. Du bist auch Dufte? WTF? Was ist das denn? Ja, klingt zumindest besser, als wir haben unterschiedliche Vorstellungen, oder? Ja, gut.
Well, golly gee, Michael. I think you're swell too. You're the cat's pajamas.
Shut up. I've got way better compliments than that. But I can't open with my best, right?
It's cool. So, I'll get more of those if I get to know you better?
For sure. If that's something you'd be interested in.
I might be. Yeah.
Oh, hey.
I've been standing at that counter for an hour waiting for you two dum-dums to come back. Are you guys ready to go?
Mm-hmm. I think we've done about as much damage as we can back here.
Yeah. Let's...
Die gucken sich ja nur noch
Here we
an,
are.
beide. Was haben wir da getan?
Thanks for letting me hitch a ride over.
No problem. You sure we can't drive you back?
Nah, you're like stretching my legs. It isn't far. And anyway, can't put the wind in a bottle.
All right.
Tessa should be at her parents' grave, not far from the entrance. Look for a big crooked tree. You can't miss it. I'm gonna go check in with my uncle. Good luck. For real.
Okay, das Ding ist ja, dass unsere Mutter ja auch hier begraben ist, ne?
I've never been a big fan of cemeteries. Especially after.
Ich würde da eigentlich gerne
I
hingehen.
promise after this we can chill at the house. Cool? I never wanted to come back here.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
Wo rennt sie denn hin? Ich würde mich hier mal kurz umgucken, ob hier irgendwas ist. So erinnerungsmäßig oder so, aber hier ist nichts. Nö. Na, dann gucken wir doch mal. Egal von wo du hier guckst, ne? Das ist einfach übel geil.
The pearl of a runlet that never ceases. With a hollow, boiling voice it speaks, and has spoken since hills were turfless peaks.
So, es geht nach rechts und nach links.
Hey, graves are back that way.
Okay, es geht nur geradeaus.
So, did you ever come back?
Shh, keep it down.
Better?
Much.
Why do people always feel like they have to whisper in cemeteries?
I don't know. Probably just a mirror neuron thing.
A what?
Monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah. Anyway, have you been back here at all? Since the funeral?
No, I've never had a reason to. Thankfully.
Wo ist die Erinnerung? Hier.
Our mother made us come here all the time. It was so weird.
Mom, why do we always come here?
Does it bother you?
No, it's just weird because we don't know any of these people. I mean, except Eddie's mom.
It never hurts to say hello.
Because they're very lonely.
That's right, sweetie. And sometimes, even if you can't see them, they stay with you. In here. Always here.
Mom?
Always.
She loved us. A lot. But sometimes it was like loving us hurt her.
Do you think she was just really scared of losing us?
Maybe. Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, most parents are scared of losing their kids.
Feier des Lebens. Die 40-Tage-Feier findet 40 Tage nach dem Ableben statt, um den Verstorbenen die letzte Ehre zu erweisen. Ich wusste gar nicht, dass es sowas gibt. Wusste ich gar nicht. Okay.
Building a house right next to the cemetery. Hard to think of a worse idea than that.
Well, look at Michael. Some people actually go to cemeteries willingly. People with functional families, I guess.
Yeah, you let me know if you ever meet one of those.
Wobei, das geht noch da hinten, ne? Das Haus. Das ist jetzt nicht, ist zwar ein Friedhof in der Nähe, aber das geht sogar noch klar mit der Entfernung. Warte mal, ich will nicht auf irgendwelchen Gräbern rumlatschen. Guckt sie denn schon wieder hin? Gibt's da irgendwas? Na, da oben ist ein Hirsch. Na gut. So, wen haben wir denn hier noch so?
Well, here's the crooked tree, but no Tessa.
Let's check around for her parents' grave. Just to make sure this is the right spot.
You think it's possible Michael remembered it wrong?
Well, I've done inventory with him before, so yes.
Wait, is this the one we called Big Crookedy?
The exact one.
Why didn't we call it Gnarl's Branching? Total missed opportunity.
Because we weren't hip to basketball back then? Or CeeLo Green?
Damn. I remember it going all the way up to the clouds.
Everything does when you're 4 feet tall.
Guess again.
Robin Becker, okay.
De Leon.
That's the one.
Don't tell me we missed her.
Hello, Mr. Eagle.
Kids, it's time.
Ist irgendwo eine... Hier.
You really have to go, Eddie?
You can hold my hand if you want.
I can walk fine on my own.
It'll be quick, okay? Then we'll get something to eat.
The day of the funeral. I barely remember it.
That's probably for the best. I don't think either of us are exactly eager to relive what went on behind that gate.
So... I know I said we didn't have to visit her grave.
But it feels like the right thing to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Guck mal noch ein bisschen die anderen Gräber an. Vielleicht finden wir da sogar noch was. Mal schauen. Ja, sehe. Sieht sehr ungeduldig aus, die Allison. Ich habe nicht Maschallah gesagt. Nein. Hä? Wieso? Kommst du denn davon? Hä?
Lost in the chaos of history. What's that mean?
Not sure, but Michael should know.
So, unsere Mutter wird dann wahrscheinlich hier hinten liegen. Ich guck mal eben noch hier hin. Nicht auf Gras treten.
When did Michael's uncle die?
Oh, das ist
Last
Michael.
year, it was really hard on him. He's still feeling it.
Wir gehen mal zu Michael,
Long time
oder?
no see. Do you want some company?
Come on over. Make yourselves comfortable.
Ja.
So, how are you,
Is this a bad time?
with you? Never.
Don't mind me. I'm not really here.
Hey, I get to see your ugly mug almost every day. You're old news, lady.
You wound me. Deeply.
So, can I help you guys out somehow?
So what was your uncle like?
Oh boy. Where do I start? You know that one grumpy grandpa in all the sitcoms? The one that types like a T-Rex and never leaves his recliner?
Just how does one type like a T-Rex?
You know, almost kissing the keyboard. Like, makes you look like you got tiny baby arms. Like a T-Rex.
Never change, Michael.
Anyway, as grumpy as he was, they didn't make him any sweeter than him. He's the kind of guy who accepted you for where you were at, even when he didn't approve.
Not many of those out there. You and your uncle were really close, huh?
Definitely. I could push his buttons without even trying. My family's old school Clinkit. Spent more time with my uncle than my dad. He was the first person to test out all my new recipes. Even before Allison.
Guess I should thank Uncle William for saving me from a muffin top.
If you need a new taste tester, sign me up.
As if you had a choice. I plan to hit you both up for feedback my whole way through school.
I'm in. As long as there's nothing as adventurous as that Clinkit-style salmon with pepper and saffron.
No, I'm promising that. Fortune favors the bold, goes double for food.
Hey, can I ask you something about this place?
Shoot.
What's the story behind the Clinkit Memorial?
May the memory of our dearly departed never be lost in the chaos of history.
That was Uncle William.
Lost in the chaos of history?
Well, let's say you wanted room for a school or a road and didn't give a shit about ethics. Easy, you just dug up our ancestors. That shit happened a lot.
God, assholes.
Yeah. And I mean, it still happens, but not as much. We have the elders to thank for that.
I'll stop bugging you now.
Well, I'm here if you're ever curious.
Talk to you later.
You bet.
Der ist schon cool, oder, der Michael?
So, how are you, holding up?
Everything's such a mess. I thought we'd almost be done packing by now. I'm so ready to put this place behind us. At least Mr. Hollywood Handsome over there is good company.
Funny how you never mentioned what your brother looked like before he got into town.
Oh, I just thought I'd surprise you.
Hey, you do realize I can hear you, right?
Cover your ears, the grown-ups are talking. Anyway, girl, I know you're in it right now, but try not to let it get to you. Juna's gonna seem real boring after all this, huh?
God, boring sounds so good right now. Binging terrible shows while my amazing roommate cooks something delicious. Heaven.
Delicious food for tax returns?
You got yourself a deal, mister.
So, ich würde jetzt mal durch die Tür hier gehen. Beziehungsweise gibt's. Warte mal, hier gibt's ja auch noch was. Korea. Hier ist. Das ist der Lewis, okay. Kann ich hier lang? Nee. Dann wohl jetzt durch die Tür. Die von hier zu öffnen geht. Oder so.